Does your sink do this? No flow, weak flow. This is a Kohler Sous Pro Style. The aerator online costs over $50. There's a way to fix it. Save yourself some money. So you take your pliers and you stick them inside the holes on opposite sides. Then you graspfully firm the hole, get a good grip on the whole faucet head, apply pressure, don't let it slip, don't let too much pressure or it might hit your hands. And then you're just going to turn slowly to the left until this faucet head attachment comes off. You can take it off, put it in the opposite side, continue turning to the left. And as I'm doing this, it's gradually starting to loosen up. Okay, that's 3 turns, 4 turns, 5 turns, 6 turns, and now I can do it by hand. You can already see the dirt on the inside. Look at the inside of that. See this? This aerator right here is what's causing the problem. Look at all that debris on there. So I'll take this to the sink, rinse it all out, reinstall it. I'll actually take this out. Look at the dirt that's coming out of there. Rinse all that out, put it back together, and then you should be good to go. Okay, these are the parts of the Kohler Sous Pro Style kitchen faucet aerator. This part screws off at this position from the sink. Inside of it is a screen. You can rinse that out from this side or this side after you've taken this part out and cleaned it. When you clean it, this part needs to be cleaned on both sides with just a toothbrush and soap would work fine. This side, inside here, needs to be cleaned with the toothbrush and soap. This could be cleaned out in here. I use compressed air to dry it and get all the dirt out as well after I cleaned it. This was the dirtiest part. This is the aerator piece. I used a toothbrush and Dawn soap to clean this first, and then I used an aerator to dry it off. And there's no debris between this blue cone shape and the backing piece, so I know it's going to work good. This screen was cleaned on both sides just using soap. This is a rubber gasket, which is the same on both sides. If it looks different, it's just because one side is dirtier than the other, but it's the same. This is the threaded part that we took out. It looks like it's threaded, but it's actually not. If you notice right here, as I spin it, the threads don't change. They're the same all the way around. You can see it better as I'm rotating. It actually just looks like threads, but they're not. But this piece is threaded. So it'll look like it's going in crooked when you put it back in right here. But this is threaded, and it'll take this correctly once it's seated. All right, here's how you assemble it back. All right, we're going to take this piece first, and we're going to take the rubber piece face down, push it in, and you'll feel a click. There's the click to know you know it's in place. Flipped it over, it's nice and flush on the surface. Then I'm going to take this screen, and I'm going to place the screen around the outside edge, place it in, push it down a little bit, make sure it's seated. Okay. All right, we're back in. Then we're going to take the blue aerator, gray side down, blue side up. Could be a different color depending. Push it into place, it snaps into place. This gasket is going to go on this surface right here on top. Right? You could put Vaseline on here to help it stay in place. Okay, if yours is falling off, mine's not. All right, and then I'm going to screw this piece into this piece. And so the screen doesn't fall out. Mine's not, but yours might. Start out like this, right? Get the thread started. And then after you get the thread started, you can flip it over, All right. And as you can see, looking at it right here from the side, it looks like it might be in crooked, but it's not. It's just there's no threads on the black part. All right, so now I'm going to use my pliers and set them up here in position and start turning counterclockwise and, I'm sorry, clockwise, and it's threading into place. All right, don't push too far down. You're just trying to squeeze it together to get it to go into place. It should seat just below or exactly on the same surface as the stainless steel. If you use a lubricant like petroleum jelly on the threads before you start screwing it in, it'll go easier. You could also use butter, oil. Those things won't harm your thing. Just use small quantity. And this is the part that nobody has a tool for, and why you would have to pay for the whole thing to be reassembled. You can buy this whole piece separately. It costs $50, $60 on Amazon, depending upon where you buy it. And honestly, I just fixed it for free. That should be far enough. You see the seated height? All right, we're going to take it over to the faucet, screw it in, and see how it works. Turn the water on. Voila, look at that speed coming out now. It's fully aerated. Both pieces work. Great. Hope this helps.